already know what's going on here. What's going on? We're getting bigger and bigger. We're getting better and better. And we're shitting turds, I mean bricks, on any and everybody who said we aren't who we are. I'm officially here with episode 21 of our live special series. And today we have a special topic. We have something that we have not talked about before. We have something that, I feel like it's valuable for the people. I'm outside right now because I'm at the laundromat. And I was on the phone recently before I got on here. So I was like, I'm just going to go live from outside. So if you hear the birds and if you hear some little stuff in my background, that's what is going on. So today's topic, before I get started, I'm gonna tell you how to stream Ain't No Lover Boy FR, stream bigger, get into Mason Jyree like I'm getting into you, because we getting bigger and bigger, we getting better and better, and we shitting turds, I mean bricks, on any and everybody who said we aren't who we are, okay? We shitting turds on bricks on anybody who said we aren't who we are. Listen, we keeping it sexy, we keeping it hot, we doing big, 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 big things in the Lion's Den. All right, so today's special topic is about something serious. Something serious. What's up? Hey, Blakies. We finna talk about something. We finna get into some things. We finna get into some things right now. We finna speak about some things. So, one thing I want to sit up here and say, I cannot stand no backdoor hoe. And by a backdoor hoe, I mean somebody who you feel the need to go behind the people that you was cool with back and fuck with somebody that they fuck with. I don't like a backdoor hoe. Okay, now listen. Listen. Um, y'all remember how I told y'all it was a couple episodes ago. I was like, I was around certain people and I was with certain people who, they really just wanted to use me for my light and be around me for my light. I had certain friends when we would go around in the function, they would always want Mason there because they knew when Mason was there, Mason was gonna pull the niggas, and you know what I mean. So yeah, okay. So now hear me out. A backdoor hoe is 9 times out of 10 somebody insecure. It's somebody insecure because that's why they feel the need to go back behind the door. Okay. Um, and most of the times, it's always a person who don't love themselves. So whether they don't like their skin, whether they don't like their weight, whether they don't like whatever something, it's always an insecure. What's up, Kia? What's up, Kia? It's always an insecurity with a backdoor hoe. You know what I mean? Specifically, let's say for instance, because this was the situation with me. I'm the friend that people like, Mason, come over. I want you to go out with me. I want you to go out with me. Whole time they want me to go out with them because the people they want the niggas in their face. You know what I mean? And so I had this one particular friend that I was cool with. You know, we were cool. We had fun. We had fun. We did, and by friend I mean a friend, for real, for real. And we did fun things together. But come to find out, this hoe right here is a backdoor hoe. Ooh, this hoe right here is a backdoor hoe. You know, a trash ass hoe. You know what I mean? Garbage. You know, and so it was about November, December. Y'all know I'm being real with y'all, Lions. It was about November, December, and I had, I've been talking to somebody. Not talking to somebody, but I had been dealing with somebody. Somebody had made sure they would wanted to deal with me, and I ended up getting. I told a friend, I was like, friend, drop me off up there. Drop me off up there, And my friend did. Why the back door hoe? Why the back door hoe? This was November, y'all. This was November. It's June. Why the back door hoe ever since that day been fucking with that nigga? Why the back door hoe ever since that day been fucking with that nigga? And what just, the nigga came back to me today and he was like, do you know blah, 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 blah? I was like, yeah. Oh, blase, 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 blase. Oh, really? So that lets me know back in November, backdoor hoe, because I know you still subscribed. That lets me know back in November, when you dropped me off up there, you was like, ooh, I want to see who Mason, I want to see. But you're the same one backdoor hoe who needed me in the function to get the niggas. And you gon' like, what? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? So backdoor hoes are always somebody that's insecure. It's always somebody that's, that's, you know what I mean? Like they feel like, ooh. And one thing about me, I'm tired of feeling like I can't be myself. And by like, I grew up fat, black, I felt like I was ugly. And I don't look nothing like that now. And it's hard for me, you know what I mean? It's hard for me to accept my sexiness. It's hard for me to accept how good I look because I don't look how I used to look. But it's like, you get to the point now where people only want to use you because of how you look. People don't really give a fuck about your friendship. People don't really, I've met so many friends who have tried to overstep their boundaries with me plenty of times. Y'all, it's so much shit that I done been through just in general that I have not spoke on, that I could speak on, that could have people really in jail locked up. So many friends have overstepped their boundaries with me, and it's like, hell no, like this next chapter of my life, I'm calling in everybody who's really meant for me. If you're not meant for me, we fighting, and I'm sending your ass to the door. Another thing, y'all, Lions, listen. I told y'all a couple days ago, people been trying me. I feel like I'm gonna have to put the pause on a couple, put the pause on listen. All that nice Mason is out the window. The only thing that's gonna keep me from beating your ass is a child or a grandmother. Other than that, boo, I'm on you because see, people know what they be doing, y'all. People know exactly what they be doing, and don't ever feel like because I'm chasing my goal or because I'm creative, because you will get your ass whooped. You will get your ass whooped. I'm not playing these type of games because I'm too real for that. I'm too genuine for that. And if you cross me, you crossing a deep, dangerous line. I don't do bad shit to people. I don't do wrong shit. So don't come over here with that, baby, because I'm gonna light your ass up every time. I'm gonna light that ass up every time. I'm not playing. I'm not playing at all. You know? And it comes to a certain point where you gotta look back in the mirror and it's like, I'm one of those people. It's like I be having, you can gaze into the future. I be having them little moments. Like I'll stop and shit just be connecting the dots. So I'm thinking when this person told me this on the phone, I'm like, November, November. And this the same one, you backdoor hoe, who been blowing up my line. But you homie hopping. Back to 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 back. See, most people gonna come on here and throw subliminals. No, I'm gonna talk to my people while dissing your ass, backdoor hoe. I'm gonna talk to my people while dissing you. Because you got me fucked up. You do. And you been did. Like, And then when you get to the location, individual that I'm talking about, the nigga that we talking about, y'all, he was like, yeah, they said, they asked me, did I know you? He was like, I didn't even speak on you. Blah. It's just a fact of the matter. To people who be going behind their homies, you going behind your home girl, your homeboy friend, stop doing that shit. That shit is so fucking trashy. Get a life and get a life and get a job. Like, I'm being for real. Because honestly, respectfully, 9 times out of 10, if you going behind your homie's boyfriend or girlfriend, it's because you don't fit. It's something that your homie got that you don't have, and you want it for yourself. It has to be. It's something that your homegirl got that you don't have and you want it for yourself, because why are you going behind their back to fuck their nigga or to fuck the people that they talk to? That's some hoe ass shit. You know what I mean? It's some hoe ass shit. For real, for real, for real, for real. And it's like, I don't know if it stems from a deep seated, like, they don't, because people, y'all, be for real. People who don't love themselves, they be hoes. They be hoes. They be doing some hoe ass trick app ass shit. They be hoes. So I don't understand if you need to learn how to love yourself, backdoor hoe, or what, because Mason was nothing but genuine with you. Mason was always in your damn corner. You know what I'm saying? And when we went to these different functions, these different parties and stuff like that, if Mason wasn't there, you wouldn't have got no play. Like that, like I'm gonna be real. The party part is a little shallow. The play part is a little shallow. The main part is that I was good to you, you backdoor hoe. And see, like y'all remember the other day how I told y'all, yo, listen, right, Blake, it's right, right, right. Oh, you knew? You knew? Oh my God, everybody in the comments, I did not see this. What's up, Kia? What's up, Massa Band 81? What's up, how about thought? What's up, you knew? Everybody who knew, welcome. We talking about some serious stuff today. This episode 21 off script. I'm gonna put off script in the caption, in the title above, but off script. Okay, but yeah, Blake, that's not I don't like that. I'm too loyal. I think part of me is too loyal. I feel bad when I do things that are disloyal. I feel bad when I do things that, like, aren't loyal for real, for real, for real, for real. Like, so I try to be a little loyal, but yeah. The point of the matter is that certain people had me around just to look good, just so they can look good. Sad to say it, I hate to be like that, but that's just what it is. And those same people that had me around so they can look good went behind my back and fucked the nigga that I was talking to. I'm not tripping on that nigga, because if we just talking, we just talking. I can't trip on you, but I'm gonna go trip on my friend because you knocked me ring around the toe. You knew that was my nigga. You know what I'm saying? And thank God, like. I ain't gonna say it like that, but like, I just don't do that, and I don't like it. And I'm not gonna be around anybody like that ever again, ever again, ever again, ever again. Y'all, Blakey's, and to everybody else on the line, to my line, y'all, I was surrounded by so many snakes. I didn't even realize. I didn't even realize until I cut the grass a year later. You know how crazy it is to be walking through thick grass surrounded by so many snakes, and you don't even realize it until you come out the thing. That is crazy. Like the people, that's how I know I got my people are on the way. That's how I know. Like my people, the people who are my true people, my family are on the way, or they're here right now with me right now. These people ain't really my, you know what I mean? So it's like, yeah, so like I'm just thinking like I was surrounded by snakes who didn't mean me any well at all. Like point blank, period. Point blank, period. And I'm gonna be real with y'all. Like, call me bougie, call me demure, call me classy. I don't give a fuck. Like, I'm not hoish. I look too like you know, I think people expect people who look good to be I don't like that. It's clink clink locked down over here. It's clink clink locked down. So I don't know. I don't understand backdoor hoe. Why backdoor hoe did that, y'all? I don't understand why backdoor hoe did that. You know, because it's like I was good to backdoor hoe. You know what I mean? But backdoor hoe is the same person that was sitting around y'all waiting for me to blow up, waiting for me to, you know, like just around my, you know, because like backdoor hoe had been watching me for years. Backdoor hoe had been trying to get with me for like a year, and I kept shooting it down. Because if you're my friend, we're gonna stay friends. I hate having a friend who want to overstep with me sexually. That shit pisses me off for real. Because like, don't do that. Don't do that at all. Like if I'm your friend, accept the friendship for real and keep it that way and don't overstep that shit because it pisses me off and it take me back to back when I was a kid, bitch. Don't overstep with me. Don't do that at all. So you know, backdoor. I don't understand why they did that when I was good to them and all these different type of things like that. And it's just like, you know, me, I'm the type of person. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. Y'all know we've been talking about astrology and all that. My moon is in Aries, so I do get a little fiery. I get a little passionate. When I found out that that backdoor hoe you've been dealing with my what? A fire lit up in my chest. But I know I had to contain myself. I know I had to contain myself. But a fire lit up in my chest because what the hell do you mean? Like, what do you? And it's the fact of the matter that that backdoor hoe, you had to sneak behind my back. I don't like sneaky shit. You know, I'm gonna be real. I'm not overly lustful. I'm not sneaky, and I don't do all that. So why? What? Like, It just, I can't even be friends with you. I can't even be cool with you. Like it turned like I'm just like and I'm not just trying to sit up here and say like gay people are because I'm gay, so I can't sit up here because I'm not lustful and I'm not a hoe and I don't give it up quick. So I can't sit up here and say that. I only can say backdoor hoe, y'all. Backdoor hoe, and it's been hold up. It's been 6 months, y'all. Listen, y'all know we was talking about everything. 6 month cycles run. Remember that. So things that from what's this month? It's June, December. Things that happen now play out. You know, finish in December. That was in November. It's June. May was the 6 months. Everything always gonna come back out. You. I feel like y'all. I've been too nice to people. Like for me, I have been too nice to people, and I do not like when people overstep my niceness. And don't play me for boo boo the fool for real, for real, for real. Like don't ever do that because it's like I'll let a person think that they got it, and it's like you know, cool. But whole time I know exactly what you got going on. But it's like I play stupid. I played stupid anyway. But I'm not playing stupid anymore because backdoor hoe, you knew exactly what you was doing, and you on my line crying to me, and you everywhere. You everywhere. You all across the upstate of South Carolina, all across the Georgia. You just spreading yourself so thin, you know. So it's like that's how I know it's insecure because insecure people when they don't love themselves, they are. I just told y'all they hoes. They gonna go bounce from nigga to nigga. They looking for something. They're doing. That's how they do. That's how they operate. What do you mean? What do you mean? Masaban? What do you mean? What do you mean by that? Do what? What do you mean do what? Um. So yeah, that's really just where you know where I'm at with it. You know, and I'm not trying to sit up here and say y'all, this is common sense. You should know not to fuck with your friend. Like I'm just even if I'm not cool with you no more. If that was your man, I'm never dealing with him ever. If I was cool with you, if that was your dude, you should know it's common sense not to fuck with your friends. It's common sense not to. But when you are so lustful, like that shit will override it. When you're lustful, when you're full of like all that shit, when you full of just lust and all that, it'll override common sense. And common sense should tell you backdoor hoe. Yeah, that's what common sense should tell you. Moving forward, though, it's like, life is great. I'm doing great. I'm elevating. You know, we getting bigger and bigger in the Lions Den. This episode was very much off script, and I like that. I like when we have off script days. I like when we have days where I can just come on here and speak about certain things that have took place because this is my alchemy. This is how I'm healing myself for real. So yeah, Lions, listen. I'll see y'all tomorrow morning for episode 22. We're gonna get into some things more well-rounded and grounded. It's your boy Mason Jyree. I love y'all. Keep it hot, keep it spicy, and I'll see y'all very, very soon. And remember, keep them hating assholes out of our Lions Den. Why? Because we getting bigger and bigger, better and better. I'll see y'all very soon.